Good morning, sports fans and dog fam. It's time for Brownsburg football. Thanks for joining us on DKSN for this JV matchup between your dogs and the Rocks from Westfield. Beautiful day for football. We'll have all the exciting action. The dogs in the away whites as they were at Westfield for the varsity game last evening. Alex Thompson set to kick off for the dogs. Brownsburg came away with a 14-10 victory to go to 6-0 on this season. JV team looking to do the same today. Thompson send it down to the 7. The returner will get it out to about the 28-29 yard line. So Westfield will start on offense. Sun is shining, so you see that glare there towards midfield. Pistol formation, handoff up the middle, tackled by 46 and 83. 83 might be Cox. 46 is not sure. I don't have a roster in front of me, sorry. Gain of 4, 2nd and 6. Ball on the 33. Hand off again, 31. We'll bounce it outside. 35 did a nice job blowing up the block. That might be Capitan. Made the running back run into his blocker, and he went down for a loss of 1. Maybe 2. Back to the 31, 3rd and 8. Two receivers near side for Westfield. Back to pass. They pick up the blitz. Oh, that could have been picked off. 37 had a good read on that out. Went through his hands. So it looks like Westfield will punt. Morgan back to return for Brownsburg. Brownsburg comes close. Morgan will call for the fair catch, but he'll let it bounce as there was plenty of traffic around him. It'll come to a stop at the 36. Brownsburg will take over there on offense. Weston Wood will lead the offense out today. Two receivers near side. Volk at the top of your screen. That ball slipped out of Weston's hand. That'll be a turnover. Weston went back to pass, and that ball just came right out of his hand. So Westfield with the first gift of the day. They'll take over at the 31. Good tackle as 31, the running back, went left side. They'll give him a yard on the play to the 30, 2nd and 9. See the shadow of the light post coming through your screen there. 2 receivers at the top of your screen, pistol formation. They'll go back to pass. Down the field, through the hands of the receiver. He was open. It'll be 3rd and 9. Receiver just ran a simple post there. Had a step. Good ball by the quarterback. Just couldn't hang on to it. Oh, good hands by 47. He almost came up with the interception, but he'll get a deflection on it. So it'll be 4th and 9, ball at the 30 for Westfield. Beautiful day for football. Sunny skies, 59 degrees currently. The temperature is rising. Sitting in the sun definitely feels hotter than 60 degrees. So 4th and 9. Brownsburg shows blitz. Quarterback moves, has a man wide open down that left sideline. Westfield strikes quick, 6-0. Extra point coming. After that turnover, Westfield uses 4 plays to go 31 yards. 30 of those coming on 4th and 9. Offsides on Brownsburg. So with it on the 1, Westfield will bring the offense out. Brownsburg, nice tackle from the backside by 35. I believe that's Capitan. Good pursuit. They'll deny Westfield the extra point. So 7:28 to play in the first. Westfield on the board, 6-0. All right, Westfield will kick off. Brownsburg to receive. 5 will take it. He's tackled outside the 25 down to the 26. 1st and 10, Brownsburg. If we could get away from that light pole, that'd be fantastic. Two receivers near side for Brownsburg. Pistol formation. Wood will get the snap, hand it off to Hall. He'll get about 2, maybe 3 yards coming left side. They'll spot it at the 28. 2nd and 8. Handoff up the middle again. All gets out across the 30 down to the 31. Pick up a 3 yards. Third and 5. Wood back to pass. Throws a ball to 5. Good ball. Just great play by the DB. Brownsburg will punt here with 6:14 on 3rd and 5 from their own 31-yard line. Gets the punt away. Oh, that's a little too far. Fair caught at the 39. Westfield will take over, leading 6-0 here early. Oh, there's a hit. That's Capitan. Yep. Capitan with his 3rd, if not 4th tackle already. So tackle for a loss of 3 there. 2nd down 13, ball at the 36. They'll pass, pump fake. Got a man open. Down the seam. Big pickup for Westfield. Was that Cox on coverage there, 83? It's a tough cover for a linebacker. So inside the 30 again for Westfield. Ball on the 28, 1st and 10.
Oh, nice hit.
Quick slant, complete. Almost enough for a 1st down. It'll be at the 21. 2nd and 3. Three receivers come to the near side. Handoff, backside. Morgan can't quite make the tackle at the line of scrimmage. They'll pick up about 7 or 8 down to the 12-yard line. Three receivers near side. And Brownsburg will jump. A free 5 yards for the Rocks. You can put that on the ground, that's fine. So 1st and 5, ball at the 8. Are we coming back? Yep. So both teams trade penalties. It'll be 1st and 10. Ball back to the 12. Handoff up the middle. He'll pick up about 5 or 6 on 1st down. 2nd and 4. They can get a 1st down at the 3 or 2, inside the 2. Run up the middle. Breaks it right side, and he will score. See if Westfield will kick they will kick the extra point. Brownsburg trails 12-0. Extra point coming. Snap, hold, kick. Good. 13-0 with 4:09 left in the first.
That's twice for Brady.
All right, Westfield to kick off, leading 13-0. Take it inside the 5.
Yes.
Looks for a seam.
A flag over there.
Outside the 25. You said you saw a flag or no?
This guy's got one in front of him.
Oh, yep.
I know you. He's the one that he's like, that's a 4-man crew. It's a 4-man crew. So because it's a 4-man crew, they have some freaking rules. But he's told us we ignored him the first 10 times he said it. And so he's stopping the play right now. That was before the end of the kick. There's a reset, kick, 10 yards. He's yelling at his coach. Well, no, he's still down. The problem is this how we don't have him here. We get him a lot. Yeah, we know. John's saying the same thing on the sideline. We 1,000% agree with you. It's not the correct rule.
He wants a 25 every time?
That's what he said. He said it's a 4-man clock, or 4-man booth. So that's the rule. That is definitely not the rule.
Wow.
He just wants to get out of here now.
Yeah.
Wow.
But that's more plays. That's more stoppage.
Yeah, good point.
Unless the clock is,
unless
it's a dead, but.
Wow.
So the lead official wants a 25-second play clock in between every play rather than 40 on just a normal stoppage after a play, where it's usually 25 when the clock stops. All right, so we're going to a block in the back. They'll re-kick after they took a little while to figure that one out. So Westfield will kick off from the 50 now. And, of course, they will onside it. Brownsburg asleep at the moment. Oh, Brownsburg's offense is going out. No, yeah, that's... No, I'm sorry. I saw 7. That's Ty Morgan, not Weston. All right, so Westfield with their 4th possession here in the first. They're going to.
Yes.
There. Nice sack by Bryce Capitan. I think Bryce has had enough of this. So ball back now at the 50, 2nd and 20.
Oh, he fell down.
Receiver fell down, pass falls incomplete. See, like right there, that's especially when people go on a long pass, that's why you need the 40 seconds. .3:14 to play. 3rd and 20, ball at the 50.
Yes.
Oh, this great call on a screen. Brownsburg defense was rushed, and then the second layer was there. It's only a pickup of 5. Who is 45? So Westfield will punt. 7 Ty Morgan back to receive.
Yes.
Yes. What a block.
Go, baby, go.
A scoop. And a score. That'll wake up the Brownsburg faithful. Block punt.
That's good.
13-6 with 2:24 to play here in the first. That was something Brownsburg desperately needed.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I wonder how warm my legs are. Oh, but he was anticipating this kick.
Thompson in for the point after. Oh, high snap. He will just fall on it. Denied the extra point opportunity. So 2:24 left in the first. Brownsburg trails 13-6. You're watching Brownsburg football on DKSN. So return at the 1 out to the 25-yard line. First down, Westfield. 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. Brownsburg trails 13-6. Two receivers far side. Oh, twice. Quarterback was throwing that out to the near side regardless, and that receiver was double covered. Second and 10. Run up the middle. Pickup of 3 or 4. Be at the 28-yard line. 3rd and 7. Brownsburg defense trying to get off the field here. 3rd and long for Westfield. Fake the toss.
Big hit.
Oh,
Finish that tackle.
that's a big dude to try to tackle.
Yeah, it is.
Who
Is he
was
the
that?
freshman from last night, 89?
I don't.
There's
Maybe.
2 89s. One's a sophomore, one's a freshman. No, it's 83.
Yeah, 83 is who
Yeah.
scored the touchdown. Yeah.
I need to get that roster on the calendar.
So 1st and 10, Westfield. Ball at the 39, 1:30 to play. First quarter. Delay game will be the call. Back him up 5 yards. All now at the 34. "13 in motion. They'll do swing. It's a double pass. Everybody stayed home. Nice play by the Dog defense to recognize the lateral on the first pass. I think that's Cox. Three receivers near side. Second down, 13. On the quick slant.
Cleared everybody out, brought them all over here. It's 13 stopping.
Big gain for Westfield. They'll be inside the red zone. They'll mark him out at the 15, maybe, yeah, at the 15. First and 10. Chain game moving a little slow. Back to pass. Over the middle again to 13. He's sandwiched between two.
Is he eating with his helmet or something? Or is it face mask?
Well, flag on the tackle. Let's see what
face mask.
Face mask on Brownsburg. That'll be half the distance to the goal. Replay first down. Oh, so tacked on to the end of the run. 5-yard face mask. First down, first and goal at the 5 for Westfield. Yeah. Did it bounce right back up to him?
Or he got it high, dropped it, went down.
Gotcha. So tackle for a loss of 2. Back to the, actually they're putting him back at the 8. That'll be the end of the quarter. You're watching Brownsburg football on DKSN.
FSG stands ready to build better electrical systems, to create more impactful lighting solutions, deploy advanced building controls and monitoring, design and fabricate dynamic signage, provide cutting-edge technology, and drive innovation for a sustainable future with EV charging and solar technology. In this, FSG finds our true calling. We don't just service buildings. We serve the people who bring them to life. After all, the real power behind a building is the people inside.
These guys got flapjacks in the next room. It smells great when I got up here.
Second and goal, ball at the 7. Back to pass, right side, corner, wide open. Little miscommunication for the Dogs there.
Slipped right behind him.
So Westfield answers the Brownsburg touchdown with one of their own, 19-6. Snap, hold, kick. Low line drive is good. 20-6, Brownsburg trails. 9:55 to play. First half. You're watching Brownsburg football on DKSN.
But doing that, that's reckless. Now, who cares what your record is?
Westfield to kick off. Oh, pooch kick. Taken by the up man at the 22. Finds a hole. Out across the 30, shy of the 35. 84, is that Caperton? No, that's Volk, isn't it? Volk. Caperton's 94. Volk 84. So Brownsburg on offense. They haven't been out for a little while with the block punt and scoop and score. Kept Westfield's offense out. Hall, left side. Nice run. He'll have a first down. Gain of 12 with the first down carry. Brownsburg going tempo here. Hand it off again. Hall left side. Tried to find a hole. Pickup of 2. Who is 5? Patterson is 88, right?
That sounds right.
Can't think of who 5 is.
Nobody's
Wood flushed out and
nobody. Yeah, they're gonna flag him.
Yep. There was no, but it got past the line of scrimmage. He was outside the pocket. Yep. Yep, they're just going to set it down, third down. Ball at the 48-yard line, third down and 8. Wood. Missed the intended receiver. And he will take it back for the score on the INT. 26-6. Just overshot the receiver. 5 had kind of just sat down in the zone.
I'll leave you take your shirt off.
Low snap. Holder corrects it. Kick is good. Westfield to kick off, leading 27-6 with 8:46 to play in the first half. 5 will try it around the right side. Almost out to the 30. Mark him at the 29-yard line. First and 10, Brownsburg.
Run these playoffs today.
Yes, 3:30 semifinals and championship hopefully right immediately following. So, yeah. Brownsburg on offense. Toomey in at quarterback. Hall right side. Good running on first down. Pistol formation. And off to Hall. He will get the first down across the 40. Up the middle. Nice run on first down for Hall. Good push by the O-line. Nice completion to Patterson for the first down. Toomey on the RPO pulled it. Quick throw. They'll mark it at the 50. First and 10, Brownsburg. Ooh, Hall got his legs cut out from under him, got back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and 10, 7 minutes to play, first half. Second and 10. Toomey with the read. He'll have a hole up the middle. Gets around the right side and hit out of bounds. Good pickup for Toomey. They're on second and 10. A pickup of 12 inside the 40 down to the 38. Nice completion to number 80, Nolan Jones. Oh, bad snap. Toomey will just fall on it. Third and 5. Toomey back to pass. Scrambles right side. Complete to Jones again. That's going to be really close to a first down. I think they'll put him a yard short down to the 29-yard line. 4th and 1 for the Dogs. Nice scramble for Toomey there. Finding Jones coming across. We'll do the read. Hall with a big 4th and 1. Side to 15. First and 10. Ball at the 14. Toomey. Patterson wanted to run before he caught it. So I saw his head whip around there to get upfield. Second and 10. That stops the clock. 4:25 to play. First half. Hall finds a hole up the middle. He'll gain 3 yards, almost to the 11. Third and 7. Now Patterson will catch that one. Close to a first down. I think he had to get closer to the 4. It'll be 4th and 1. Brownsburg running tempo. 4th and 1. Hall will be met in the backfield. Brownsburg will turn it over inside the 10 on downs. Dogs unfortunately can't punch it in. trailing 27-6. So it'll be Westfield ball at the 5. 1st and 10. Handoff up the middle. Good pressure by the Dogs. Capitan again wreaking havoc in the backfield of the Rocks. Ball on the 3. Back to pass. He will be sacked for a safety. Capitan again. Two points on the board for your Dogs. So a trip to the red zone isn't quite an empty trip, as the defense scores 2 points. So the defense, a block punt and a safety, have scored the 8 points for your Dogs here today. See if the offense can keep it rolling here, as the free kick, I believe, from the 20 or 25 for Westfield. So they will kick it from the 20. And you can either kick off or punt here. It looks like they will choose to punt. .28 will take it. Breaks a tackle at the 40. Across the 50, pushed out of bounds. Close to the Westfield 40. We'll mark it at the 41 of Westfield. 1st and 10, Brownsburg. Trailing 27-8. An action-packed first half so far, as 2 minutes 40 seconds left in this one, in the first half here. 3 receivers go to the top of your screen. Caperton, Volk, and Patterson, with 5 here on the near side. Toomey fakes the pitch, looking for a hole. He'll get inside the 40. Pick up of 2, 2nd and 8, ball at the 39. Toomey back pass. Nice ball on the out. Caperton wasn't quite near the sideline there. So that stops the clock, 2:07. 3rd and 8. Have to get inside the 31 for a first down. Low snap. Toomey. Nice ball, but dropped by Patterson. Toomey with an excellent ball. Sidearmed on the move. There was a flag on the play. So they will decline the holding penalty. Ball at the 39, 4th and 8 for Brownsburg. Have to get inside the 31. Three receivers, top of your screen. Toomey takes a snap. Looks to 5 open down the right side through his hands. Had plenty for the first down. Brownsburg will turn it over. Westfield ball on the 39. Nine. There we go. I think that might be Dearman with an interception. 13. Brownsburg will take over. So both teams trade turnovers. Brownsburg now with 1st and 10. Ball at the 48. 1:46 to play in the first half. Toomey will bring the offense out. Back to pass. Going deep down the left side. Just a bit long for 5. Western Wood will come in. 2nd and 10. Throws the out to Volk. Looking for some room. Cutting it across the field. Timeout Brownsburg. 1:29 to play. It'll be 1st and 10. Ball at the 38-yard line. All right, Brownsburg after the timeout. 1st and 10. Ball at the 38. 1:29 to play. Wood will hand off to Hall. Stiff arm in the backfield. He'll get a yard out of that one. Brownsburg will run tempo here. Wood scrambles, had a hole, needs to tuck the ball. He does. He's tackled at the 30, inside the 30. Timeout, Brownsburg. So Brownsburg, quick game reset. Brownsburg held Westfield on their opening possession, but then on Brownsburg's first play from scrimmage, ball was fumbled. 4 plays later, Westfield takes it in for the score. 2-point conversion, no good. Brownsburg then, I believe, punted. Westfield drove down, scored again. Extra point, good, 13-0. After a punt from Brownsburg, they blocked the Westfield punt on a scoop and score. 13-6, the extra point, no good. Westfield jumps. That's a free 5 yards for the Dogs here. And I believe Westfield scored on their next 2 possessions to make it 27-8. No, actually, they the last one came on an intercept, pick 6. Brownsburg was denied its last possession inside the 10 and couldn't convert on 4th and 1 at the 5. Wood back to pass. Nice. 5 was open, goes through his hands. Dearman will enter in on offense. So Jones, the H-back, set left side with Hall behind him. Caperton and Dearman left side. Right side, out of bounds to Volk. That'll stop the clock. 46 seconds to play. Short of the first down. They'll mark it at the 17-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 3. Hall comes offset left. Volk again will step out of bounds. Pitch and catch. Wood to Volk. 41 seconds. That's 1st and 10. Ball will be at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal. Wood will run. He trucks a dude at the goal line. And he'll get a taunting flag after the play. Unsportsmanlike conduct will be the call, but the touchdown will stand. It'll be a dead ball. They'll put it on the kickoff, I believe, with 33 seconds to play. That's not something that I would be prepared to say is that Weston Wood trucked somebody at the goal line, but that was lowered his shoulder and he was determined to get in. So the offense will stay out for try to get 2 points back here as well. Pull within 11. Wood. What a catch by Volk. Just takes it away from the defender. Last 2 plays, Brownsburg just wanted it a little bit more. 27-16. Brownsburg will kick off here after the 15-yard penalty, so they'll be kicking off from the 25. So with 33 seconds left, Westfield will have good field position. We'll see what they want to do with 3 timeouts remaining also here in the first half. Browns were kicking off from the 25. Alex Thompson will be taken at the 22. Has a hole up the middle. Chase down from behind. So now Westfield in very good field position with 23 seconds to play. First half. Westfield with all 3 timeouts. Nine rolls right, throws the out. It'll be complete to 13, a pickup of 3 down to the 31. Two receivers near side. Inside handoff to 31. Nice tackle by number 90 out there. It'll be a first down for Westfield. That'll stop the clock till they get the change set. See if Westfield uses a timeout. 12 seconds remaining. They will. Brownsburg has cut the lead to 11, but Westfield threatening here before the end of the first half. First and 10, ball at the 21. Pump fake into the corner. Dearman with his second interception. I don't think that's going to stand because I think they're going to get pass interference on Morgan on the double move there. Good news is that ran 6 seconds off the clock. Should be half the distance of the goal from the 21, so right at the 10. Yep, they'll mark it at the 10. It'll be first down. Inside the 11, it'll be first and 10 at the 11. 6 seconds to play. Westfield does have 2 timeouts, but they're not going to keep this on the ground. Oh. Ouch. That quarterback slid down and was tackled by 77. So he's up. That's good. So they were just trying to center the ball for the field goal to close out the half. So Westfield calls timeout. Be a 31-yard field goal, maybe 32. It'll be 31. Snap good, hold good, kick is good. So we finally get to halftime. Westfield leading 30-16. Oops, wrong way. 10 seconds on the, or 10 minutes on the halftime clock. Go grab yourself a snack. You're watching Brownsburg football on DKSN. All right, second half action getting ready to begin. Brownsburg will receive the second half kickoff, trailing by 14, 30-16. Again, thanks for joining us on DKSN. I was able to put the highlights from last night's varsity win last night for your halftime enjoyment there. Sorry if the volume was a little loud on that, though. But all right, second half kickoff about to happen. Westfield will kick it off to your Dogs. Dogs trailing 30-16. '28 will take it at the 3. As a whole, broke a couple tackles. Big return for Brownsburg out to the 40. Looks like they'll mark him at the 44-yard line. They'll actually put it at the 45. Nice return for the Dogs. Way to start the second half. Weston Wood will lead the offense. Dearman on the near side. Patterson and Volk go wide to the top of your screen. Volk in the slot there. Nolan Jones, the H-back near side with Hall offset left. He'll get the handoff. Stiff arm. And he will get out across the 45 to the 47. 2nd and 8. Same formation, except Hall and Jones swap sides. Wood, back to pass. Patterson wide open. And just like that, Brownsburg cuts the lead. (22-30), and I would imagine Brownsburg will go for 2 here. 9:12 to play in the third quarter. Good ball by Weston Wood. Patterson was open on the post. Actually, Brownsburg will not chase points here. They'll go for the extra point. Thompson from the hold from Volk is good. Yeah, there's no reason to. We're only down 14, so we're down 2 scores. So Brownsburg cuts the lead in half, 30-23. All right, Brownsburg will kick off from the 40. Alex Thompson will put his right foot into it when everybody is set and ready. A knuckleball that will go out of bounds. So illegal procedure will be the call officially. Westfield will take over at the 35-yard line. First and 10, Westfield. Hand off up the middle. 45 and 99 in on the stop for the Dogs. Gain of 1. Off to the 36. Two receivers come near side. "13 goes in motion back across. Hit the tight end. 23 will run him out of bounds with help from number 7. Short gain. Brings up 3rd and 7. 13 in motion again. They'll hand off to 31, right side. Runs into some traffic. Whistle blows. Brownsburg looks like they're going to force a punt for Westfield here on Westfield's first possession. They're going to give them no gain. Maybe a yard. Nope, they will put it back at the actually a loss of 1. See if Westfield's showing like they're going to go for it on 4th and 8. Quarterback backs up. He's going to pooch it here. Oh, doesn't go anywhere. Get away, get away. The pooch kick did not meet the wanted outcome of the Westfield coaching staff, as that went 8 yards in the air and then checked up a little bit. So Brownsburg will take over in plus territory on the 47. Dearman on the near side. Patterson in the slot with Volk wide right. Hall on the right side of Wood. Wood back to pass. Has time just behind Patterson. Jones was also in the area. Second and 10, 7:11 to play in the 3rd. Wood will run up the middle. Pickup of 8 on 2nd down. Bring up 3rd and short. Brownsburg running tempo. Hall will move left side of Wood. Back to pass. Wood flushed out left side. Comes back across. Tripped up. He'll lose all those 8 yards he just gained, it'll be 4th and 10. Brownsburg choosing to go for it here on 4th and 10. Have to get inside, down to the 37. A little more than 10 yards. Wood back to pass. He'll have to run now. And he will have the first down inside the 35. Good scramble for Wood. Got pressure from that left side. Was able to escape. Pick up the first down with his feet on 4th and 10. Hand off to Hall. He finds a hole up the middle. Pick up the 7 on first down. Again, Hall up the middle. They'll have a first down inside the 20. Brownsburg in the red zone again. Two receivers top of your screen. Throw to Dearman, caught on the right sideline. Out of bounds at the 11. It'll be 2nd and 2. Short 2. All left side. Finds a hole. Good patience. And he's in for the touchdown. Brownsburg has clawed their way back into this one. Trailing by 1 with the extra point coming. Volk, the holder. Thompson. Snap good. Hold good. Kick is no good. Wide left from Thompson. So Brownsburg trails by 1. (30-29). Here with 4:46 to play. Thompson puts a little air under this one. Caught at the 1. Nice coverage from the Brownsburg unit. Keeps him inside the 20 at the 15. Westfield will take over on offense. 1st and 10. 9 back to pass. Over the middle is caught. Brownsburg trying to rip the ball away. It'll be enough for a first down, but there is a flag on the play. I think we're going to get a holding. This one should come back. Half the distance of the goal. They'll repeat first down. Swing ball caught. Pick up a lot of that penalty yardage on first down. It'll be second and about 7. We'll call it second. Yeah, we'll call it second and 7. Ball at the 18. Have to get out to the 25 for a first down. Inside handoff, 28, up the middle. Met by a host of Bulldog tacklers. Pick up a 4 to the 22. 3rd and 3. That's a long 3. Yeah, just shy of a 22. Back to pass. They screen. Cox over it. That screen disrupted by Carson Cox. That'll force a punt from Westfield. The ball at the 20 on 4th and 5. See if Brownsburg tries to block this one. Morgan stands at the 50. Snap. Gonna get close, but not quite, as Morgan will fair catch at the Brownsburg 47-yard line. 48 is where they will mark it. Brownsburg will take over, trailing by 1. You're watching Brownsburg football on DKSN with 2:35 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Wood in the shotgun. Hall will take the handoff left side, looking for a hole. He'll gain 1. Second and 9. Wood. Nice ball to Dearman. Caught. He will run in for the score. Brownsburg takes their first lead of the game. With 1:57 to play, Dearman down the right side. Created separation in Wood. Nice ball out there. Now the offense will stay out to go for 2 to make it a 7-point lead. Wood, jump pass, just a bit tall for Jones in the back of the end zone. Brownsburg takes a 5-point lead with under 2 minutes to play here in the third. A tale of two halves. Actually, about a quarter and a half and a quarter. Or a quarter and a half and, yeah, and another quarter and a half. Because we're getting close to the end of the third. Brownsburg, if you watched last night or were there at Westfield, Brownsburg was a little bit flat coming out. Corrected things. Same for the JV team here, but Westfield with a good return out to about the 30. I think they'll be shy of the 30. We'll mark it right there at the 30. 1st and 10, Westfield, now that they're trailing for the first time today. See if the Brownsburg defense can hold again here in the second half. 1:57 to play. Don't know that the clock actually ran on that kick. Handoff up the middle. Host of Brownsburg defenders there for the tackle after 1 yard. Second and 8. 2nd and 9. Take the handoff. Pump fake. Deep down the right sideline. Through the hands of the receiver. Had a step. I'd say that's a pretty good ball. And I'll stop the clock with 1:17. Ball at the 31. 2nd and 9. Here in the third quarter. Behind the receiver on 3rd and 9. Let's see what Westfield wants to do here. Now trailing by 5. And the Brownsburg offense playing like their hair's on fire here in the second half. Looks like they will punt. Brownsburg lays off. That does go over the head of Ty Morgan. They'll mark it at the 36-yard line. 1st and 10 for your Dogs with a 5-point lead. 1:01 to play here in the third quarter. Hall in the backfield with Wood. Handoff. Hall makes one-man miss in the backfield. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. Good run by Hall there to make something out of nothing. Nice ball to Patterson down the middle of the field. First down, Brownsburg. Excellent on the seam route. Brownsburg using tempo, 29 seconds to play. Deep ball to Dearman. Almost an athletic catch from Dearman. That'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to play here in the third. Second and 10 for Brownsburg. Hall up the middle. Holds on to the ball. Pick up a 3. That should do it for the third period. Brownsburg will let the clock run out. We go to period number 4. Brownsburg scores 19 in the third. Take a 5-point lead. Ball at the 33-yard line. Brownsburg has to get inside the 27 for a first down. Fumbled. Wood just falls on it. It'll be a loss of 1. I don't think that snap ever got back to Wood. So 4th and 8. Wood takes the snap, looks downfield. Nice ball. Caperton across the middle. Nice catch on 4th down for Max Caperton. Hand off to Hall, up the middle, has a hold. Gets about 4 yards on first down, maybe 5, inside the 10, down to the 9. 9 minutes to play. Brownsburg with a 5-point lead. Hall will take the handoff, and his feet come out from underneath him. So he tried to cut it up. might be one where Wood, when he looks back at this, would say, I probably should have kept that one. So that'll be 3rd and 9 now, as the ball is inside the 9, close to the 8. Dogs can get a first down, have to get inside the 4. 3rd down. Wood. Good ball. What a catch. Good ball, good catch. Brownsburg increases the lead. 41-30 with 8:04 left in the third period. Thompson after that one is up and good. 42-30. What a turn of events, as my friend Ian Brown just texted us. Thanks for watching. Brownsburg now leads 42-30. My math is correct. I believe that's 26 unanswered here for the Dogs in the second half. Brownsburg trailed 30-16 as we took a break for halftime. Thompson will put his right foot into it. Taken at the 3. Good coverage by the Dogs special teams. He's going to be shy of the 20. They might just go ahead for easiness sake. They'll mark it at the 20. 7:56 to play in this one. Brownsburg leading 42-30. Westfield will be on offense. Ball in the middle of the field at the 20. RPO for Westfield. Good pickup on first down. A gain of 8 out to the 28-yard line. Quarterback rolling left. Oh, got rid of it just before he was hit by the Brownsburg defensive lineman, just out of the reach of the Westfield receiver. That'll be 3rd and 2 for Westfield. Third and 2, shotgun or pistol formation for Westfield. A fake and just out of the reach of the speed 13. Morgan was closing fast. It would have been a would have liked to see a catch, and Morgan denying that first down run. 4th and 2, 7:06 to play. Quarterback rolls left. On 4th down, he's sacked by 91, and that 83, Cox, making his presence felt today. Brownsburg defense will force the turnover. Ooh, and unfortunately, there is a Westfield player still down. He is up on his own. So Brownsburg will take over at the Westfield 24-yard line. Hall, the lone back. He'll take the handoff from Wood. Pick up on first down of 4 yards to the 20-yard line. 2nd and 6. Handoff again to Hall. He's met in the backfield. Fights, trying to get back to the original line of scrimmage. They'll give him to the 21, so just a loss of 1. He was hit 2-3 yards deep. It's a good effort by Hall. That'll bring up 3rd and 7 with the clock running. 6 minutes to play. Jones, the H-back, offset left. Hall, right side. Wood will fake the handoff. He'll press forward. He'll get inside the 20. It'll be 4th and 5. So they mark it right at the 20. So 4th and almost 6. Wood. Oh, tipped away and intercepted in the end zone. And he will just be it there. So Westfield will take over on the 20. The ball got tipped up. Nice play by the defensive backs for Westfield. Brownsburg leading by 2 scores, 5 minutes to play. I'm sure the Dogs defense would love to just hang a 0 up on this second half. Snap. He throws the out for a gain of 4 yards out at the 24. 7-6. Handoff to 31, looking left side. Morgan runs him out of bounds, no gain. 3rd and 6. Forward progress was stopped before he went out of bounds. The clock continues to run, 4:40. They actually did give him a yard on that, so a ball spotted at the 25. Third and 5. Back to pass. Over the middle. Oh, 28. Reached. 13 will step out of bounds at the 47-yard line. 1st and 10, 4:11 to play. "13 really showed his speed there coming across. Try to set up the screen, and they do. Brownsburg couldn't make the tackle. A couple missed tackles in the backfield. That'll put Westfield down to the 30. 4 minutes to play. Westfield's going to need to score here and can be an onside. I guess they do have some time. They could have all 3 timeouts here in the second half as well. RPO, 13 across, runs through a couple tackles. He'll score. A 2 does no good for Westfield, so they'll kick the extra point. As a late player runs on. Kick for Westfield is good. 37-42 with 3:38 to play. We'll see if Westfield chooses to onside. I'm sure Brownsburg will have the hands team in. Westfield does have all 3 timeouts, but I'm sure their concern is they have not been able to stop Brownsburg here in the second half, aside from the last trip when Brownsburg was in the red zone. So Westfield will set up for the onside, it looks like. Touched early. Williams tried to get that one before it got 10 yards, and it was coming in hot. Bounced off his hands, wasn't able to fall on it. Westfield will take over on their own 48. 3:38 to play. Brownsburg defense needs to tighten up here. Receivers near side. They're going to pass. And he's going to get sacked. Almost could have got called for an illegal contact downfield as the free safety impeded the route from 13. But a loss of 4 on the play as the clock runs, 3:12. Inside handoff to 31. Cam Williams will run him out of bounds. They'll stop the clock. They're putting it across the 50, and he stepped out on the 49 of the other side. That is a horrible spot. If you go back and look at that replay, he is not even close to the 50 when he runs out of bounds. They want 2:50 on the clock. But that spot is awful, giving Westfield an additional 2 yards. 2:50 on the clock. 3rd down and 4. Fake the handoff. Brownsburg will intercept. Just go down. 49. Ooh, 28 with the big block. A late flag comes out after the play. Let's see what the call is. But I think it'll be a face mask on Westfield. The play will stand. Only a 5 yards, but it'll be tacked on to the end of the run. The Brownsburg defense with a big stand. Oh, we've got a flag on the far side of the field as well. We'll see what that one's about. So 2:35 to play as the officials are sorting this one out. They're talking to the Brownsburg coaches, so it looks like both flags are on Westfield. So a personal foul on Westfield, and by rule, they're saying that that penalty is the one that has to be accepted. And that's back at the Brownsburg 40. Why can't we just decline both of them and take the ball where we did? Oh, it's a person. What? Oh, so it was a personal foul on Brownsburg. Well, that makes more sense. Okay. But those penalties don't offset? I don't know about that. Hall will take the handoff. He'll run left side, runs through a couple tackles, stays in bounds. 2:25 to play. So the ball will be at the 34-yard line, and 35-yard line. They'll give Brownsburg a first down. Wind the clock with 2 minutes to play. Brownsburg just letting the play clock run down. Inside 10 seconds now. Hall, handoff. We'll get close to the 40. Out to the 30. They'll mark it at the 38. Westfield will use its first timeout of the second half. So 1:37 to play. Brownsburg holding to a 5-point lead. They have the ball. It'll be second down and 7 yards to go after the timeout. Thanks for starting your Saturday morning with us here on DKSN. We will have flag football semifinal action coming to you this afternoon as your Seahawks, the overall number 1 seed, so 3:30 is that game, and then immediately following, should the Seahawks win, it'll be the championship. Hall runs it right up the middle. That'll have Westfield use their second timeout. Timeout number 2 of 3 as the ball will be placed at the 40. It'll be 3rd and 5 when play resumes. All right, 3rd and 5. Westfield still 1 timeout remaining. 33 to play. Brownsburg needs a first down. Westfield sends the house. Hall with a good effort will gain 2 yards out to the 42. That'll bring up 4th and 3 as Westfield uses that final timeout. I would assume Brownsburg will punt here. Rely on the defense with Westfield having no timeouts remaining. All right, so Brownsburg will punt. Good snap. Punt is away. Deep punt. Fumble. And nice coverage downfield by 28. Trips him up inside the 15. Down at the 12. He did have some room to run if he was able to get around that edge. But 28 made a nice play as one of the gunners. 1:18 to play. No timeouts left for Westfield. Clock will stop on first downs and if they get out of bounds. First and 10. Quarterback rolls left, throws the out to 13. He steps out of bounds, shy of the 15 at the 14. Second down. Three receivers come near side for the Rocks. Back to pass. Ooh, Cox. Wow. Carson Cox with the blind side. Quarterback never saw him coming. Westfield recovers that on the 1. There's a lineman down. Cox had a full head of steam. Put his helmet right in the chest of the quarterback. So they wind the clock with 49 seconds to play. Ball at the 1 on 3rd and 21. Quarterback in the end zone throws the screen. Blockers 13 runs through a couple tackles. Clock will run. 4th down. Westfield on the ball. 12 seconds. Pass caught for a first down at the 25. That stops the clock with 5 seconds. The clock will start as soon as the whistle blows. 3, 2. Nope, that is it. That is the ball game. No time left on the clock. That is the ball game. Nope. They're going to put 1 second on the clock. That is ridiculous. One second on the clock. 13 in motion. Might run a short screen to 13. Let's see, they're going to do double pass as they set up the screen to 31, and he falls down. Lost his footing. Brownsburg comes all the way back. At one point trailing 27-6 and wins this one 42-37. Thanks for joining us on DKSN. A fun day of football today. We'll be live at 3:30 for Seahawks semifinal action and BJFL flag football. Thanks again for joining us.